Hi, this is a Yesterday's Moves production, and today we're continuing our adventure in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In this episode, we're going to be taking on the Spirit Temple. Now, this temple shouldn't take very long. I did a run through, took about a half an hour, 40 minutes. Might take me a little longer because I'm recording. But a slightly longer episode, I suppose. So that BMOS in the middle you don't have to take care of. So you can just go ahead and enter the right-hand door. And what we want to do is get all of these silver rupees. Not terribly difficult, by the way. There is a gold sculptula here. It should be behind that blue block over there. However, I'm not going to be picking it up. And I'm waiting for this boulder to move out of the way. I almost got caught by that like. There's at least two of them that I know of to keep an eye out for. They will steal your shield if you happen to get eaten by them, so it's a good idea to avoid them as much as possible. Now, as far as I know, you don't have to defeat this guy. My Z targeting doesn't seem to be cooperating. There we go. Okay, time to play the ocarina. And what's this gonna do? It's gonna get us our first item out of this dungeon. Of course, we can all guess what it's going to be. It should be pretty obvious. It's not going to be a major item. It's going to be the compass. And I did not have to do that giant arc. By arc, I mean walking around in a giant circle. Also, don't really have to defeat this like. But I just don't want it there. Nor do I want to play the ocarina, I just want to look up. Now in this room there's a wall master, but you can't see him unless you equip Lens of Truth. And I find it's a good idea to just defeat it. That way it won't be in your way. If you leave it alive, it can become quite distracting. Now, these chests are really unimportant. I wouldn't bother getting them. Just keep pushing this thing until it lights that one up, which will open the door. And once we're in this room, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go here first. Go ahead and equip Din's Fire. Light up these torches. And this should give us a giant box. And this giant box is, of course, the map. Now I don't need Din's Fire equipped anymore. I'll go ahead and put the bombs equipped. Oh, almost forgot. I don't need to... Or yes, I do need to go up there. I suppose I could have gone up there first. Might have made a little bit more sense. But as I said before, in a game like this, it's easy to forget little things here or there. And by going here, playing Zelda's Lullaby, that will reveal a chest. See, I could have done that first, then gotten the big chest. Go over here. You don't have to drop that down, by the way. You can just go right here. Use the hook shot. Get a key, by the way, in the corner over there is a gold Skulltula. You can use the Scarecrow song to collect it. I haven't been pointing out all the places where you can get gold Skulltulas, but at least ones that I can remember off the top of my head. And if you go hookshot over there, you can get that chest and hit that switch. But I'm just going to go here. Ignore that BMOS. And here we got to be a little bit more careful, because if we fall down into the hole, it will reset this room. What we want to do is guide these guys. I'm not sure what they're called. I could target one and find out, I suppose. Let's see. Oh no, oh good, I did not fall down. What are you called? Anubis. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And to give myself a little bit of extra room, shall play the Song of Time. And this should also make it easier to get one of these Anubises, or Anubi. What's the plural of Anubis? There we go. Once they're all set on fire, can go into that door. By the way, if you fall down now, it'll be fine. It will not completely reset the room. This is a little tricky because you want to activate these guys and get them to step on that switch, and then get to that door as quickly as possible. If you use the lens of truth, you can see these invisible chests here. Fortunately, I know where they are. There's another one here which will give me a heart. At this exact moment, I'm not going to bother with that. Just going to go into this room and face another Iron Knuckle. Hopefully it will not give me any trouble like the previous one did. There we go. They're relatively easy to defeat. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to defeat that one back in the previous recording. Ah, big box. What's in the big box? Should be a major item. It is the mirror shield. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Ooh. I shall equip that. Then it's a simple matter of backtracking. Still do not need this treasure chest, but I'll show where it is. Could use a little bit of magic. And now that we have the mirror shield, we can just reflect it onto the wall. Reflect the light, that is. Open this door. Yay, we get a small key. And here I find it's better to get rid of these BMOS. Can collect the bombs to max out our capacity here. Use the hook shot. Go all the way up to the top. Come on. There we go. Just like that. And you don't have to defeat these guys. I just like to do that. Now in this room, I find it's a little bit easier to get rid of these guys. I don't think you have to defeat them, but it certainly makes things a lot easier so that they're not following you around. Pick up that magic. Okay, then just gonna blow up this door here. Now, I'm not sure if that's on a timer or not. It's been a while. I'm not going to wait around and see. I'm just going to go ahead and get the boss key. And that rhymed. Go ahead and hit this switch. Come on, Z target. Or not. Now this puzzle is relatively simple, but I like it. You basically just have to move all of these mirrors to reflect the light in the right direction. Once it's pointing out here, you can just leave. There is an invisible chest right over here, I think. I'm just going to leave it alone. You can find it with the lens of truth if you really want. But be careful, it might be trap. Or, yeah, it might be a trap. Now this part of this dungeon is quite interesting. You reflect the light onto this statue and somehow that makes it disintegrate. And then you hook shot onto this fence and for some reason that makes it all of a sudden go away. Ho ho ho, looks like someone is here, Koume. He, looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple, ho ho ho. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson, he. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. Oh. Uh-oh. And fortunately, this Iron Knuckle is nothing special. Attacks just like all of the other ones. Seriously, why did I have so much trouble that one time? Where am I? Well, looks like she's back to normal, Koume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer, ho ho ho. Then we should brainwash her again, he. Oh no. Oh, that was a weird thing that just happened. Not sure if that'll pick up on the recording, but there was a bunch of lines. Nevertheless, here we are. Time for the boss. Should be no surprise as to who the boss is, because we already saw them. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. Sorceress Sisters, Twin Rova. Now this part can be a little bit tricky because you have to reflect their magic back onto them. So when the Fire Witch casts out her magic, you have to reflect it towards the Ice Witch and vice versa. And make sure you hit the other witch. It's kind of tricky. It's hard to explain. Well, I think I just explained it, but what I mean is it's hard to accomplish. So far, so good. Okay, okay. Oh, get up, get up. No, don't fall down. I've never quite seen that happen before. That's interesting. I'll wait till that dissipates. I'm not entirely certain how many hits it takes. 3 or 4? I could be wrong. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Okay, okay, Koume. Kotake and Koume's double dynamite attack. And then they become that thing. Okay, and I'll just jump off the edge like a moron. Ow. Now, the idea is to collect with your mirror shield 3 likewise attacks, which means 3 fire or 3 ice. If you happen to get 1 fire and then collect an ice, it will nullify it, so it's a good idea to pay attention to what attack she's doing. Since I already got 1 fire, that's why I'm avoiding her attacks right now. Now I got 2, get 1 more, and it'll attack her. Stay close to the edge. Jump over, start attacking. And repeat. Oh, run away, run away. I need a fire attack. You can do this with ice, but I've already collected one fire yet again. Okay, one more fire should do it. Okay, I'd kind of like her to do an ice attack so that I can show that. This is going to be a fire attack. Oh no! Okay, it didn't get completely turned to ice. But it did nullify my mirror shield. So with any luck, we shall see what happens with the ice attack. It's pretty much the same. Or not, okay. Now she's gonna shoot ice, I bet. Okay, come on. One more ice attack. I have a feeling she'll shoot fire. Nope. Okay, there we go, ice. Okay, I think one more of those and that should be it. Come on, ice attack. You know you want to. One more. Haha. Now they're gonna start talking really fast, so it's hard. It's going to be hard for me to read it. I will try. Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Koume, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old. And I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We're twins. How can you be older? Kia, how heartless you are. How can you be so something? You're heartless. You're ungrateful. Well, I think I did a fairly good job. I'll come back to haunt you. Aha! Get a heart container. Chamber of Sages. So now that that's all done, it looks like I did it quicker than when I was testing it out. Yay! Kid, let me thank you. Hehehe, look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A complete swordsman, a competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. Hehe. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No, Evil One, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. Oh boy, I get the last medallion. Yay, it looks kind of orange colored. Could be bronze. You received the Spirit Medallion. Noboru awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then. I don't really remember you saying what your promise was. Evil One, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who's waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. And there we go, back to the Desert Colossus. And that was everything. So in the next episode, we'll be going to the Temple of Time and getting some stuff done there. So at this point, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production. Oh, hold on. Die. There we go. And I'll see you next time.